Okay, now we're gonna make a famous pasta dish for Rome, called amatriciana. Amatriciana is very famous in Rome. It comes from the hill of Rome, the Amatrice. Amatrice, in all civilization, they come up with this pasta. Doesn't require garlic. Garlic came up later, so nobody know what it was. So they made it with pancetta and onions, little peperoncino, and fresh tomato. Originally it was not made with tomato. Tomato came in later on too. So this here, that's original sauce. With a little bit of white wine and butter, we make a sauce. But now we put a tomato, and tomato will make it a beautiful dish. It's very important when you cook the pancetta with the onions and the parsley, little basil, okay, making sure you cook the pancetta very well. You know, you don't have to be crispy like you do bacon in the morning, but it mixing together very well with the onions. Both they got to be cooked evenly, so the way you can get a lot of flavor. And that, the best thing too. Once we cook it, you see it got a little, start to get a little color. That's very nice. And then we have our wine, and then we add the wine, you know, in there. Very nice. You see that? Now we're gonna evaporate the wine, because after that we got the tomato to put it. Remember we said we're gonna use the tomato, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's evaporate the wine, and that's what we're doing. Only take a minute and a half. At this point to the wine evaporated, we had the nice San Marzano tomato imported from Italy. That's one of the best tomato, okay? And what we're doing too, we mix it very well. That's to make our sauce. We mix it very well with the pancetta and the onion. And we do have a little fresh tomato. We're gonna have to just more or less for garnish to show it to. We had tomato, and that's Roma tomato. We cut it, and then we cook this here for approximately 3 or 4 minutes. We don't need it to cook it too long, because the key is to have a nice flavor. We can taste the pancetta, the tomato, the onions, and everything. Now we have the bucatinis ready, so we have the sauce for the amatriciana. What we do, we combine most of the pasta, because we have extra sauce to put them in, and we'll mix it very well. That's half of the pasta, because we have a lot of sauce in there, so we need to put the other pasta in too. And that's me. It looks like a lot, but we have a lot of sauce to be available to combine all together. And then what we do it too, we put the rest of the sauce in top. So the bucatini is going to be mixed pretty well. Okay? So that's going to be ready to serve. Buon appetito a tutti quanti. You have a nice evening. Thank you very much.
Right there.
You just start over.